Hey guys, it's Sandy. I have a sweet treat that you are going to love. I make this all the time. I'm getting ready to make up some more, so I'm gonna share it with you of how I do it. It's Reese Cups, homemade Reese Cups, but this is a healthier version, so you don't have to feel guilty whenever you're eating it. Creamy on the inside and got the crunchy chocolate layer on the outside. So good. I'm gonna show you how to make these. You're gonna need 4 ingredients, and the 4 ingredients are peanut butter. This is a natural peanut butter. That's what you wanna make sure and get. Honey, these are your 2 main things. This is a raw honey. Make sure and get raw honey because raw honey is full of antibodies and nutrients. You need coconut oil. This is optional, but you only use a teaspoon. It puts some healthy fat in there, and also when it gets cold, then it gets solid. And you need chocolate. I use dark chocolate. You can use milk chocolate if you want. Dark chocolate has a lot more nutritional value to it. So first thing you're gonna need is 1 cup of peanut butter. Now I said that I use a natural peanut butter. All the ingredients I bought are from Aldi, but you could get a natural Jif peanut butter or a natural Skippy peanut butter. This is the kind that sits on the shelf. It's not the kind that you put in the refrigerator that you have to stir. So you just take 1 cup of peanut butter and you stick it down into your bowl. And next you need to put in your honey. Now raw honey, I'm gonna take that lid off actually. Raw honey is what I use because then it's not a processed honey. That kind that you buy in that cute little bear, it's not what you want. Basically that's just corn syrup. It's all been processed down, and then you don't have all the benefits of raw honey. Raw honey has so many good vitamins and minerals in there. You can use it as a face mask, you can use it in your tea, or you can put it in your Reese Cups. So 4 tablespoons. Yes, my hands are clean. I just washed them right before I did this. It's just easier to scoop that out with my finger. Now I just need to stir this up until it becomes like a thick concoction. I don't even know what else to call it, but let me show you how this looks. You want to just keep stirring it until you get a thick consistency that pulls away from the side, but it's still really creamy. Josie has been sitting at my feet just waiting to be able to lick the peanut butter. It is her favorite treat, and she can smell anytime I pull out the peanut butter. So now take your bowl of peanut butter and honey and put it in the freezer. You need to leave it in here for about 10 to 15 minutes just so it's cold enough that you can work it with your hands and it doesn't stick to your fingers. And now I can make up the chocolate. So this is the container that I usually keep in the refrigerator all the time. It's the leftover chocolate that whenever I make this, I told you I make this all the time. So it's the leftover chocolate. I just put a lid on it and keep it in the refrigerator, and then add more chocolate and warm it back up whenever I want to use it. For the sake of this video, instead of using my dirty chocolate bowl, I'm going to get a clean bowl and show you how to make the chocolate mixture. This is what I use for chocolate. I bought this at Aldi. It's a 70% dark chocolate. There's 5 bars that come in this, and it's 4.5 ounces. So I just break up the chocolate bars and use those, but if you didn't have chocolate bars, you could also just use chocolate chips, milk chocolate or semi-sweet. A 1/2 cup is what you need to equal out the 4.5 ounces, or if you really like chocolate, then use 3/4 cup, and then add your 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Place the chocolate in the microwave and then warm it in 1-minute intervals. And after 1 minute, take it out and stir it, and then stick it back in for another minute until it is completely melted. Now to assemble them. So I took my cold peanut butter out of the freezer. After like 10 minutes, it's ready. And you just want to be able to work your peanut butter. So see, I can pick it up and it's not sticking to my hands. I can pull off a piece, I can make it into a ball, or I can form it into the Reese Cup patty that I'm going to make it. So about 10 minutes in the freezer is all that it needs, just to chill it a little bit. I'm just going to put some chocolate in the bottom of each of my silicone cups. This is silicone. It's wonderful because then they pop right out, nothing sticks. You guys can buy these on Amazon, or you could just get the singular cups. You could probably try the paper cups that you'd make cupcakes in. I don't know if it would stick or not. I've never tried that. I've only used a silicone. It gets a little messy, but that's okay. It's chocolate. It'll pop right off and then you can eat it. So I put my chocolate into each of those. Now I just take some peanut butter and form it into a patty and stick it right down on top of each of my chocolate cups. So here I'm making just a healthy Reese Peanut Butter Cup. They are so good. You will leave this in the freezer or the refrigerator. They have to stay cold because if not, the chocolate and the coconut oil will melt. So I'm just sticking them in like this. This will just pop right off of here. I know it was messy going on, but I like to get it done quickly, so I'm not worried about trying to make it perfect. Now I just make enough space, put it in here, and then leave them in the freezer for about 30 minutes or until they are hard. So here they are out of the freezer, nice and hard. And to get them out, all I do is just pop it right out and it comes out perfectly clean, just like that. Break it open and you can see the chocolate inside, the peanut butter. Then I just pop them all out and put them in a freezer bag, and you can stick them in the refrigerator or the freezer to enjoy anytime. Okay guys, that's it. Hit that like button below, hit subscribe and the bell beside of it. I have a lot more videos to come. Now I'm off to enjoy my Reese Cups.